A lot of it, though, feels different, and it feels different because of Jayden Daniels. He's by far the number one storyline. You can't help but just gravitate towards him when you're watching practice. What have you thought of the rookie quarterback so far?
I thought he's looked good. I mean, his elite
You've been
throws
throughout.
His elite throws are up there with some of the best throws I've seen quarterbacks that come through Washington make. He had the throw day one to Brian Robinson. Day two, he had a corner ball to Mitchell Tinsley, who went up and made a great catch. But what I like most is that you're seeing as the guys are going through the drills, they're gravitating to him. They're waiting to try and take their reps from him. You're seeing Zach Ertz. You're seeing Terry McLaurin. You're seeing the guys who you know are the ones waiting to get their throws from Jayden Daniels because they want to get used to catching balls from him. And I love seeing that.
Well, dude, my favorite throw he's made was an incompletion, but he took a snap. This was an 11-on-11, and to be clear, Mariota got some of the first-team reps in 11-on-11. Dan Quinn is sticking to his word about making this a real competition, even though Jayden's going to win it by a mile, but whatever. They were in 11-on-11, about midfield. There's immediate pressure from Jayden's left side. He rolls right, just slings it. The touch on this pass, it's Chris Rodriguez on a wheel route.
Yeah.
Now, the defender's in his pocket. I don't remember who the defender was, but that guy deserves a ton of credit because he was right there. But he gave his guy a chance to make a play. The ball was in the only spot that C-Rock could come down with it. He went up, tried to make the David Tyree catch.
Right, he almost pinned it on the back of the defender's helmet.
The defender knocked it away at the last minute. He made a good play, but the playmaking ability, the creativity, the touch on that, it's exciting. Watching Jayden every day, I think the best thing they could get is certainty. Certainty that this is the guy. And you see plays. Now, he's going to make mistakes. He's going to throw picks. There's going to be bonehead rookie stuff. Be ready for that. Nobody here is saying this is Joe Montana, not reincarnated because he's still alive, but saying this is Joe Montana. But he makes these plays that make you think, oh, man, they might have the right guy. Here's Jayden Daniels.
Jayden, where do you feel you've made some good strides even from the spring?
Yeah, I'll just say just getting more comfortable with the system. Still have to learn, but the work that I put in over the summer, just trying to go out there and really not think too much, know what the read is, know what the plays are, so I could go out there and play faster and not really have to think a lot. That something that I focused on this past summer.
It seems like there's a lot of coaches kind of there with you between, Tavita and Blau and Cliff and everybody's right there. How is the coaching coming from a number of different voices, all with experience at the position?
Yeah, I mean, that's kind of for the whole room. Everybody's very active, not with just me, but with Marcus and with Jeff and with Sam. So I just how they coach, but it's to the point it's a lot of different voices, but they're all preaching the same thing. So it's not like, oh, you go to Cliff and he's saying one thing, or you go to Vita or Blau, they're saying two opposite things. Like, no, it's all one thing. They're all preaching the same message.
Do you like having to compete for that role as opposed to saying you're going into the year as a starter? Or do you prefer the comfort of like, okay, I kind of know that and I'll work on different things?
Nah, I mean, I like competing. I'm a competitor, so regardless if I was announced to starter or not, you still got to compete. You still can't be content of your job, comfortable. I think it's just your job and still the deal. You got to go out there and compete. So for me, it's not a problem at all. I like competing. That's up to DQ and AP for the decisions and stuff like that. But for me, I can control how hard I go out there and practice and how I compete.